It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Bulls have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Timberwolves. The NBA postseason coming up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Evan Mobley is out there with Robinson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Hill, and it's Cousy in at the 1. And for Chicago, they've got Heinsohn. Moncrief is out there with John Stockton. Then there's Gasol, and it's Havlicek in at the 3 spot. You look at Minnesota, up 2-1 in the series. If they can win tonight, they will firmly be in the driver's seat.
And on the other side, this is a huge opportunity for the home team. If they can even things up with the win, they'll have all the momentum going into Game 5.
Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. Robinson pulls it in. Outside Hill. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gasol a screen. Sweet move. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect. Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No good from Booker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside for Stockton. And the Bulls with another miss. Minnesota with the ball. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pass to Cousy. Mobley a screen on Stockton. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
There's a good screen. Now, here is Havlicek. Back to Stockton. This all setting the pick for Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
Stockton against Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Well, you look at Stockton, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
Bounce pass Robinson. Stolen by Havlicek. To the paint. Here's Moncrief. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here's Cousy. He's defended by Stockton. Robinson against Gasol. Minnesota again turning it over. Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Heinsohn the pass to Moncrief. Gasol setting the pick for Stockton. Pass to Gasol. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Mobley is screen on Havlicek. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
What's up?
Here is Stockton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Gasol. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Cousy with the bucket.
I tell you, Cousy is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Hill against Havlicek. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Pass to Heinsohn. And stolen by Mobley. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And here's Havlicek. Now here's Gasol. Guarded by Robinson. A fader. Count it.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Hill.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
13 foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 24, Jamaal Wilkes.
Mobley kicks to Hill. Pass to Cousy. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Cousy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gasol setting the pick for Stockton. 4 on the shot clock. Gasol's shot is good. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Booker outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by Heinsohn. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Stockton. Here's Moncrief. Ashburn, the pass to Stockton. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from DP. No good from Booker.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Outside Gasol. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cousy passes to Robinson. Timberwolves passing it around. There's a screen by Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Mashburn. Robinson with the block. Outside Hill. Booker outside. It's back to Hill. Pass to Mobley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Cousy. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Moncrief kicks to Stockton. To the wing on the left. Here's Mashburn. No scoring in this one, and the basket is good.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamaal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Minnesota with the ball. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And here is Serbia. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Pope. Right wing. It's stolen by Divac. Serbiak, no luck.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Vlade Divac.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Took on 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Marley. Now Harper. Pass to Williams. Here's Mashburn. Here's Gasol, covered by Ilgauskas. Unloads. And again, no good by Chicago.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Marley. Shoots it up. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Williams. Outside Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Miller outside. Drops in the tray.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Pass to Cousy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
And Cousy, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And stolen by Ilgauskas. And he drives in. Here's Cousy. And the layup's good off the glass. Cousy's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Mashburn. Gasol, a screen on Marley. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Marley. Just 4 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Culp the pass to Cousy. Shoots over Harper. Cousy can't hit. Bulls trail by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Here's Gugliotta. Still scoreless. Ilgauskas a screen on Williams. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Booker. Hill out there with Devin Mobley. That's Houdini. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Then Gasol with the dunk. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Pope. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Robinson. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Chicago, number 32, Brandon Miller.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Harper with the ball. Pass to Gasol. That one wide left.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Booker against Harper. Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Hill drives in, and Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Bulls trail by 9. Now here's Harper. Still yet to score. No good from Gasol. And so Booker will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Outside Harper. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Mashburn no good. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Pope. Outside Hill. Here's Booker. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill. A 3 ball. Mashburn no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Hill inside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago making some changes. Havlicek comes in for Miller, and it's Moncrief in for Harper. Havlicek outside. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill, and he jams it with authority.
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the rim.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Pope. It's tipped. Havlicek with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Moncrief's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's Moncrief. Havlicek outside. Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Havlicek right side. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here is Havlicek. Nothing on the board. 3 on the clock. Over Pope. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Havlicek.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Robinson against Gasol. Robinson passes to Hill. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Moncrief. Now Gasol. Here's Mashburn. Here's Moncrief. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 11. Hill dishes to Booker. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Here's Mashburn. Master Williams. Now Gasol. Covered by Mobley. That cuts the lead to single digits. Gasol's got 14.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Here's Pope. Robinson down low. He is defended by Gasol. Robinson against Gasol. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Chicago making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. Bulls trail by 9. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Evans is checked in for Gasol. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th is Pau Gasol.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And here's Moncrief. Havlicek outside. Back to Moncrief. Here's Hill. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Timberwolves?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
Gugliotta, Dan Marley,
Moncrief against Marley. 5 on the clock. Here's Moncrief. The Bulls with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They set the screen. Driving the lane. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Hill. It's good from about 19 feet. Hill's got 13.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now here's Moncrief. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Marley passes to Cousy. Back to Marley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Marley's got his second basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Cousy. He's got 9. Pass to Ilgauskas. Fires from 18. Havlicek with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10. And there's the drive. Stockton finds Williams. Williams, a screen on Marley. Havlicek against Hill. Havlicek outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Stolen by Havlicek. Here's Stockton, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Right side Hill shoots from the line. Levots grabs the board. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. John Havlicek on the wing. Stockton kicks to Devos. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a kick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Devos. And Heinsohn is subbed in for Buck Williams. To the inside, here's Heinsohn. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Tom Heinsohn, shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Pass to Moncrief. Gasol, a screen on Marley. Here's Moncrief. will not go. This is off the front iron. Minnesota shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Marley passes to Cousy. Pass to Ilgauskas. 5 to shoot. And here's Marley outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Havlicek outside. Here's Heinsohn. Havlicek outside. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Marley. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
42.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I usually only see Shaq drool when it comes to food, but their performance on the board tonight, it's getting to him a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I like what I've seen.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. With the series at 2-1, they could take a commanding lead if they can get the job done tonight.
Can't be a commanding lead if they lost a game already. It needs to be more like a suggested lead.
I don't even know where to start with that. Despite what Shaq says, if they win, they'll be in absolute control of the series.
Just so long as they're not being suggestive. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Pau Gasol with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Timberwolves leading by 6. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Gasol out there with Heinsohn. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Moncrief in at the 2. Here's Heinsohn. Pass to Gasol. Over Booker. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Gasol's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls. Here's Cousy. Mobley outside. And here is Hill. Covered by Havlicek. Hill kicks to Mobley. Pass to Booker. Pocket 6. Latrey. Gasol with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Heinsohn. Covered by Mobley. Good D by Mobley.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Robinson. Some solid defense from Gasol. Well, the Bulls shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Havlicek throws it down.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
Pass to Hill. Back to Mobley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Booker, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Moncrief. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Here's Gasol. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Booker. 6 points for Robinson.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Havlicek against Hill. Here's Gasol. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, that's blocked.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
And they're able to recover.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Stockton dishes to Gasol. Puts it up from 12. Again, the miss by Gasol.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter. Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Booker against Moncrief. It's stolen by Hill. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Fades and shoots. Gasol, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Robinson. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Heinsohn. And here's Stockton. 5 on the clock. Here's Havlicek. The Bulls with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Pope's checked in. Moncrief. He has 7 inside. No good from Gasol.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Pope kicks to Booker. Mobley the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Gasol. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Mobley. Robinson's got 12 points in the game. Bulls trail by 16. Stockton outside. Hill against Havlicek. Over Hill, and it's Havlicek missing.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Booker from deep three-point land. The rebound by Heinsohn. Heinsohn's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Minnesota. Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 18. Havlicek with it. Here's the drive, and stolen by Booker. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Pope missing. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Moncrief Sid with it. Robinson picks him up.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Several teams changing it up here. Now the Timberwolves with it. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Booker up top. He's covered by Stockton. Gasol with the steal. Havlicek left side. Gasol a screen. Here's Stockton. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Here's Gugliotta. The rebound by Heinsohn. Heinsohn's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Havlicek. And it's blocked. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Bulls trail by 14. Off the inbound. Here's Gasol. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Gugliotta. He has yet to score. Booker against Stockton. Here's Gugliotta. Shot clock at 6. And here's Marley outside. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Gasol deciding where to go with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So we'll see Pau Gasol at the free throw line here. That one is on Ilgauskas. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
That one misses for Gasol.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Booker the bounce pass. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Down low and stolen by Gasol. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Mashburn.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Pass to Gugliotta to the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ilgauskas has got 6.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Harper, he's checked in for the Bulls.
At the line for one, Pau Gasol.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Gasol. Minnesota leading by 9. Cousy passes to Gugliotta. There's a screen. Harper with the steal. And Gasol now top of the key. Here's Pope. Still without a basket. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Marley. Rebound by Williams.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Down low. Now here's Marley. By Serbiak. And that one's good by Marley.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Serbiak. And here is Gasol. 27 points for him. Gasol setting the pick for Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Harper. Fires from way outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Pope. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Marley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Robinson. Mobley is out there with Hill. Then it's Houdini. And it's Cousy in at the point. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Ashburn, the pass to Moncrief. Elbow shot is on the way. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Cousy. Stolen by Havlicek. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Fast break. Here we go. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Moncrief, the pass to Ashburn. Inside, here's Divac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Divac has got his first basket.
You see the fluidity there. Vlade's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
Outside Hill. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Divac sets a screen. Havlicek the pass to Divac. And he banks in the layup. Divac has got 4 this quarter.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Outside Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Bulls trail by 15. Havlicek outside. To the inside. Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Pope. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Down low. Hill passes to Cousy. Mobley, a screen on Moncrief. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Havlicek. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's stolen by Devos. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Mashburn. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. Havlicek outside. Here's Mashburn. To the paint. Here's Moncrief. Now here's Devos. There's Williams with the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Robinson. Pass to Mobley. Here's Cousy. Right side Robinson. Shoots over Devos. Mobley. With the second effort. And at last they get one to fall.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Mashburn. It's stolen by Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Williams, a screen on Hill. Havlicek outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Chicago making some changes. Paul Gasol is checked in for Devos. Heinsohn comes in for Buck Williams. And Stockton subbed in for Havlicek. Stolen by Stockton. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Gasol. To the middle. And stolen by Booker. On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Heinsohn. It's stolen by Hill. Rejected by Gasol. Moncrief El Cid with him. Robinson picks him up. Robinson against Moncrief. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
Sidney Moncrief, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. The Bulls making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in. Moncrief hits them both. Minnesota leading by 20. Booker outside. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
In the corner, it's Stockton. No good from outside.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Booker. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Mobley wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Mobley's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Heinsohn. Outside for Stockton. Up top, Havlicek. Moves back up. And it's sent back by Hill. And he recovers it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Havlicek against Hill. There's the triple. Cousy with the rebound.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Robinson kicks to Hill. Here's Cousy. Booker outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Oh, Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Heinsohn, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Tom Heinsohn. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Pope, who's checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Cousy. Pass to Pope. Grant Hill on the wing. Here's Cousy. Mobley left side. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Gasol passes to Havlicek. Gasol, a screen on Hill. And the call will go against Houdini. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Szczerbiak. Divac sets a screen. Clock at 4. Szczerbiak passes to Divac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Minnesota leading by 22. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Mobley trying to free himself up. And that one drops for him.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important, hard-fought victory tonight for the Timberwolves.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Hill.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Chalk up 2 there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill. Diva. Robinson with the block. Pass to Cousy. Mobley outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Robinson, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game.